Hi everybody, thanks for joining us again on the Real Estate Drive-Thru. We're your hosts, Ryan and Shubha, and we're here to answer your questions about real estate in under 3 minutes or it's free.
Thanks, Shubha. Today's question comes from Kevin. Kevin's interested in buying a real estate investment property, and he's just wondering what kind of stuff should he know before he buys a place.
Well, Kevin, that's a very big question to ask. First and foremost, what type of property are you interested in? We could talk about single unit rentals, multi-units, commercial, industrial, and even apartment high-rises. So Ryan, why don't you talk about some of the criteria that you use to evaluate what's best solution for your clients?
Sure. One of the most important things is matching an investment property with your needs. So some of the things to consider are the location. Is this the right location for you? Is it going to meet with what you're looking for? The other thing to look for is the rentability. So that includes what kind of tenants are you getting, how much rents are you getting for that, what type of vacancy rates, and how are these long-term tenants, short-term tenants. It's a really important key to look into. The other thing to consider is the long-term appreciation of this property. So is it going to be worth what it is today, tomorrow, in 4 years, 5 years, 10 years? And that's an important thing to look at. Also, any future developments around the area, is that going to affect the type of property you're buying? And one of the big things as well is matching this up with your goals and what you want out of this property. So is it going to match in 20 years from now? Is it going to give you the same type of property or same kind of rents and income that you're looking for? One of the biggest things when evaluating a property we use is a tool we use called a cap rate. A lot of financial institutions use that as one of the main sources for evaluating a property. So Shubha, why don't you tell us a bit more about financing an actual investment?
Oh, I'd love to, Ryan. When financing an investment property, it's important to understand that it's not as straightforward and easy as if it was the purchase of your own home. There's lots of criteria that goes into it, and lots of different things to consider when qualifying a mortgage. First and foremost, one thing that you should keep in mind is that you're no longer allowed to put under 20% down. That means you're going to have to come up with a minimum 20% down payment when considering an investment property. Another important thing to consider is the interest rate. Now, the interest rates are typically a little bit higher than what you'd be paying for your own home. When qualifying an investment property, we have to consider that the rental income will be used, but we have to also remember that only 50% is typically used by most lenders. So that means that 50% is wiped off the table right off the bat. Another thing to keep in mind is vacancy when using a multi-unit. Vacancy is typically 4%, and we have to remember that property management, repairs, and advertising are all costs that have to be included when we're qualifying this mortgage. So as you can see, there's quite a few things that we could talk about, and there's a lot of detail that goes into investment properties and a lot of calculations that are made.
So, I mean, Kevin, if you're really serious about this, why don't you give us a call or drop us a line. We'd be happy to help you, walk you through it, and take down exactly what you're looking for and see if we can find the right type of property for you and see exactly what you need. So,
Great question. Thanks for joining us again on the Real Estate Drive-Thru.
See you next time.